I just had one of the craziest days of my life. Let me tell you about this. All of a sudden I hear this commotion. You know, anybody that knows me, I ain't afraid of no dogs. But I go outside and I see a pack of 3 dogs. And they come running at me. But the one female just slams into my door. Ah! Oh, it's all gonna be on footage. It's all gonna be on the camera. No way. It's all gonna be on the camera. That the whole story I'm telling you right now, you could literally watch it unfold. I'm gonna check the ADT app. The police officer, 2 miles later, we get in there, animal control comes up. He's saying, where did he take them dogs? They've been deemed dangerous and they're not allowed off his property anymore. It's 2 dogs, not mine. I just found 3 dogs running down the road. Helping this guy get him back to his house. Crazy, I'll tell you about it in a minute. Where at? Okay. Come on here.
What's up? Let's go. Dude, I've had his keys, man. I'd take you home.
It's all right, brother.
Dude, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, brother.
I'm glad we saved him.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Man, I appreciate it.
like he was ready to put him down.
Yes,
or
sir.
something.
Yes, man, I appreciate it. Dude.
No problem, man. What's the last one look like, and I'll help you. I'll keep a lookout.
It's a smaller one like him,
Uh-huh.
a little bit lighter color.
That's crazy that he didn't stick together with the other ones.
I
I
know,
wonder if
man,
somebody's
it's
got
crazy.
them. Those are the only 3 I've seen.
Okay, man, I appreciate it.
I'll keep looking though, brother.
All right, man. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you. Oh, I gotta get back home. I gotta get back home. That was crazy. I gotta tell you about this once I get home. One time like this. I did a time lapse, so that went by really fast. But that was a long run. Just ran like probably 2 miles, a mile and a half. Trying to get back home, so I didn't have my house locked up. I just had one of the craziest days of my life. Let me tell you about this. Okay, I'm letting my dogs out. All of a sudden I hear this commotion. It's early in the morning. I got up like 7 this morning. I took the 2 kittens. Oh, that'll be at the beginning of this vlog. I might add it in later. I don't know, because this was just crazy. But I took 2 kittens to go get fixed this morning that we rescued. Then, you know, I woke up like 5 o'clock this morning, got there around, we had to drive like an hour and a half to get them to this place. I'll be recording the end of that. It's a lot cheaper to get animals fixed there because they do it in like group sessions. So anyways, long story short, I get back. My daughter's real sleepy, so I'm about to let her take a nap. I lay her down. I let a couple dogs out. I hear this crazy commotion. I look outside, and you know me, anybody that knows me, I ain't afraid of no dogs. But I go outside and I see a pack of 3 dogs. Literally, I'm on my front porch and they come running at me up this of this driveway. So I immediately hop back inside just to kind of feel them out first. As soon as I shut the door, I don't know if it's because I retreated or what, but the one female just slams into my door, freaking out. So I'm like, all right, yeah, if she jumps on me, and then they probably will too, you know, and you can't overreact. But then they all started wagging their tails a little bit later. So, all right, I get my head together a little bit. I'm like, all right, look, these dogs are gonna get put down if I don't help them, because they're 3 American Bullies, 3 Pitbulls, and you know that's my breed, so I gotta help them. So I go outside, I grab one that seems to be the alpha of the 3, which is actually a female, and she's the one that aggressively came at me. I get her, I check her collar. She's got her rabies tag, and she's got like a microchip ID tag, but no name tag, no number to call. So I look up that website. The other 2 kind of stick around where she's sticking around, and then this guy's like, I think I know where they live. So we walk them all the way down. We walk them all the way down to this house. This guy's got a bunch of bullies right down the road from me. He's like, no, they aren't mine. But I was wondering whose they were, man. They were trying to bust down my door to get to my dogs. And I'm like, So then we walk all the way back to my house. I'm like, you know what? And the guy that was helping me, he's a ex-police officer, and he was just naming off all these places they could potentially be going. I just bring them to my house, bring them in a kennel, but they start destroying the kennels. I'm like, dang. So I get a little water bottle that Destiny got last night for the cats. Spraying. And they stop. They calm down. The water bottle worked perfect. This little water bottle right here. Just sprayed them right in the head. They were wanting to kill my little Frenchie that you hear in there barking. They were freaking out. My other dogs, had to put my other dogs out back. I didn't want nothing to happen to my dogs. So, and then I was thinking, well, I should put them in this kennel, but I don't know if they have all their shots and everything. So I didn't want to put them in like our brand new pro grade. So I just put them in some older kennels that I had. And luckily I did, because they were messing them up. Finally, I post them to all the yard sale groups. And then as soon as all my posts start getting approved on the yard sale groups, which I need to take down now, people are going to blow my phone up. I need to pressure wash the house. Yeah, there's the cameras we got all around the house. But, it's all going to be on footage. It's all going to be on the camera. No way. It's all going to be on the camera. Oh, Destiny said the front ones aren't recording. Dang, I wish I could have seen that. The whole story I'm telling you right now, you could literally watch it unfold. I'm going to check the ADT app and see if it recorded, but we might have reached our monthly limit. Anyways, dude comes knocking on my door. He was riding in the car with the police officer that was helping before, ex-police officer. He's like, you got my dogs, man. I really didn't want to send the dogs with him because he was being really rough with them, yanking around. He didn't even have no leashes. So I let him borrow some leashes. He said he'd bring them back. He said he'd take them right down the road, then he'd walk the leashes back, but he was all out of breath. I was like, you know what? I'll go with it. He's like, no, I got it. I'm like, all right, well, you take it then. He takes it. He gets right down the road. All 3 of them running loose again. He's like trying to call somebody, handling 3 dogs. So I go out there, I wrangle him up again. I'm like, all right, I'm just going to walk with you. He said he's right down the road. 2 miles later, we get in there. Animal control comes up. It's crazy. I wish I'd have got this on footage. When I did the timeline of me running back, you might see me standing beside a truck for a little while. He's saying, where did he take them dogs? They've been deemed dangerous, and they're not allowed off his property anymore. It's just crazy. And I'm like making sure he knows that those dogs are not mine. I do have dogs, but those dogs are not mine. Hold on, baby. And, oh, gosh. Crazy, y'all. All right, let me check this footage. If I can show y'all this footage, y'all are going to trip out, because I come out here on the front porch so it would have seen me, and then you see the 3 run up, and I'm like, whoa, run back inside and shut it, and she's like, bah! Oh, it was crazy. But it was mostly me running, because she was cool after that. It was just in the crate, and when I ran from her, she was acting funny. But these dogs are teeny tiny towards mine. These are little 40, 50, maybe 60-pound dogs, and the dude was talking about how big they are. I'm like, whew. My dogs are all twice the size of these dogs, so I'm used to it. But still, when there's 3 of them, you're outnumbered. You got to be careful. And dogs can be persistent. They get that pack mentality. So I was just trying to be careful. But all right, let me check the ADT footage. I'll be back. Okay, this is when I was looking for the dogs. This is after They had chased me back in the house. Destiny's got it set where it only records these short little clips, or the ADT guy has only got it where it does. Oh, this is where I go looking for them, and this is where I find them. And the ex-police officer that has them.
Oh, that's the older one.
All right, go to the other ones. That's the dogs right there. She's gonna make it bigger real quick. That was the 3 dogs. Destiny was like, oh, it looks like our dogs. They're not like our dogs though. They're much smaller than our dogs. They're just the same color. But you can see me. That's the guy, the ex-police officer. He was like, man, if they keep running around, they're gonna get shot by the cops. I was like, I'm not having that. I'm gonna bring them in my house. So then I got him to watch them while I moved some of my dogs out in like the 10x10s. I could put them in a kennel. So this is when I was putting the dogs in different places. No, this is from today. This is today, babe. So the guy had came to the house now to claim his dogs. That he had talked to that police officer. So here I'm moving some dogs outside. No. This is when I moved the dogs outside. So while the police officer was watching, the ex-police officer was watching those 3 dogs on my front porch, I was moving these dogs outside. And then I made room for them to put them in the kennels. Okay, so in this one, you can see a white van is going to come around this corner. That's the ex-police officer that I came. You seen him walking behind me when I was walking the 2 females up, and the male dog was following me earlier. I guess this guy was walking around looking for the dogs. He said, I know who's got your dogs. The guy came running up to ask for his dogs. I really hated to send them back with him, but the way he described the dogs, he knew the dogs, he knew their markings, he knew if one had been bitten by a snake, and said he was going to take him to the vet and all that. So I had to give him his dogs. He knew I have his dogs, but the way he had to borrow my leashes. When he borrowed my leashes, he was yanking them around and stuff, and he had no idea what he was doing. So I hated doing that, but here, we'll show a little bit of it right here. So here he is. I was asking him how he wanted to do this. He was like, I don't got no leashes, but he was like, I don't need no help. Just let me borrow your leashes. I'll bring the leashes back. I was like, nah, let me help you, dude. Let me help you. He's like, nah. Like, we got down the road a little bit, and he was like, nah, I can do it. And then we go off camera, and then I go to walk back in my house, and I look out there, and all 3 of the dogs are running loose again. So then, if you go to the next video, you can see I like look back, the dogs are running around. So I go out there, I take their collars off, adjust them so they fit right, and I walk 2 of the dogs and he walks 1 of the dog. We walk like 2 miles home. You're gonna see a lot of this in the footage that I took. If you've seen the rest of the video, you gotta watch the whole video to really see what happens. It's crazy. Here's what I was just telling you about. When I think this is the one where I come walking back. All right, now I'm recording right here. This is after I ran home. Yeah, I got all my leashes, yeah. All right, well, y'all got all the story. I hope y'all enjoyed that vlog. Please, I know y'all get tired of hearing this on YouTube, but it really helps the algorithm. If you just smash that like button, it helps me and my family out so much. We actually just found out we're making around $40 right now from our YouTube videos for this month. So that is freaking awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I'm hoping that this will maybe bump it up to $45 or $50. It's just amazing to been doing YouTube for 10 years now. I remember when YouTube like first came out making skate videos back in like, I think it was maybe 2005 or something crazy like that. You know, I've been doing this since I was like 10 years old, and now that I'm about to be 30, I'm finally making money from it. Thanks to you guys, and thanks to Marlon. He shared one of my videos the other day, so that really helped out a lot. And just really, y'all make this all possible. Thank you so much. I'm a stay-at-home dad, so to be able to be, you know, making money on top of this. You know, I train dogs, I got the kids and stuff like that. But Destiny, she works really hard day in and day out. So maybe one day we can make this where I can make enough money from YouTube where my wife doesn't have to work so hard anymore. We can just work as a team like Marlon and Lisa. But I've been working so hard for so long. Thank you so much. When you like, subscribe, if you hit that subscribe button, please, if you want to see more of our videos and help us out even more, smash that little bell icon right beside the subscribe button. And when you do that, it'll give you an option and hit all. and just come on, smash that like button, comment. It'll just take a couple seconds every time. It will mean the world to us, and I promise you I won't let you down. This is going to be an amazing journey. 5 years from now, I'm going to have 1 million subscribers thanks to you guys. All I need is 100 people, you know, like Donna Poole, Greg Addis Jr. I could name so many of them. You know, those people who've been just day ones, just helping, commenting, liking, sharing. I'm going to give each and every one of you a shout out. I'm going to have to write it down as so many, but when you get like 100 people like that, you're going to succeed. I just got to be posting more. It's my fault. But now I'm going to be posting more. We're going to do this together. DDK North Carolina family, thank you so much, and God bless. First game on. Me and DDK like Gunner. Hold on, I want to see your stats. How do you do this? Match stats.
Okay.
I had 6 assists, so you had 6 kills. Where's your stats at, Jay? He had 5 or 6 kills. I have 4. Go look. DDK Gunner, Jordan, my first game on. Victory Royale!